Welcome Business Body Elite members. In this video, I will be demonstrating to you how to count your calories. For the sake of time, I have already completed the appropriate fields with the accurate information. You will need to understand basic food label reading in order to complete this form. In the first field, you will enter every food and beverage you consume. Second field will be the calorie content. Third field will be the carbohydrate content. Fourth field will be the protein content. And the last field will be the fat content. Please take into account the serving size of each food and beverage. If you consume multiple servings, please state. In order to identify your total caloric intake for the day, you will add all the numbers in the first field. Write the total below. In order to identify the total amount of carbohydrate grams, you will do the same. You will add all the numbers in this field. Write the total below. In case you're not sure how to find your total caloric intake, I'm going to further break it down for you. Field by field, we're going to add each number. Remember, serving size is very important. I state at the beginning in the first field how many servings I consume for each food. If there is a food where you're not aware of the calorie content or macronutrient content, with a simple Google search, you can find all the information online. All fast food restaurants provide the nutrition facts on their website. Once again, we will further break down how to find the total of each macro. Starting with 45 plus 27 plus 0 plus 28, keeping in mind the serving size, plus 45 plus 66, once again, keeping in mind the serving size, plus 56. You will find your total for the total grams of carbohydrates. Once you have identified the total amount of grams, you will now find the total amount of calories from carbohydrates. You will take the total, 267, and multiply it by 4. There are 4 calories per gram of carbohydrate. Once again, this is the further breakdown. You will take the total, 267, multiply it by 4, and you will arrive at your total. You will write that in the field below. For the final field, you will take the total amount of carbohydrate calories and divide it by the total amount of daily caloric intake. 1,068 divided by 2,075. You will shift the decimal over 2 points to find 51%. Just as we did in the previous fields, we will add each number for protein grams. Starting with 9 plus 1 plus 52 plus 5.8 plus 5 plus 28 plus 6. We will arrive at our total. Once you've identified your total protein grams, you will multiply the total by 4. You have now found your total protein calories. You will now divide your total protein calories by your total daily caloric intake. You will shift the decimal 2 places to the right to find 20%. Just as the previous fields, we will find the total fat grams by adding each number. 5 plus 0 plus 6 plus 1.2 plus 2 plus 32 plus 19. you will find your total. To find your total calories from fat, you will multiply your total by 9. There are 9 calories per gram of fat. You have arrived at your total. To identify your total percent of calories from fat, you will divide your total fat calories by your total daily caloric intake. You will shift the decimal 2 places to the right to find 28%. To ensure accuracy, add each percentage and you should get a total of 100. Once again, if you're unsure of the calorie content or macronutrient content, a simple Google search should do the trick. Also, there's many apps that you can use to identify the macronutrient and calorie content of any food. Simply by typing in the desired food, you can find what you're looking for. Thanks for watching, Business Body Elite members.